you said you had 7 things, and the 7 things that you did.
Why are you putting our business on the internet?
Because you,
no, I know you gonna tell something. You can't hold nothing we do in.
I don't know if you read the bottom. The bottom said if
you had some tricky shit.
If you miss 3 consecutive shows, then the next 10 is free. If you miss 3 consecutive shows, you just now here. Listen, when Beastie was here, you was scared to come. You got scared of Beastie.
You ain't answered the phone for 3 weeks.
No, Fred, you didn't answer the phone.
You didn't come over here because you thought we was gonna him up in your house.
He didn't show up. I thought he was trying to backdoor me. Being if you watching this, I moved. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. Like
you know, he ain't come because he was coming to backdoor you. But if he was coming to backdoor you, he would have came.
No, he asked me, "Hey, yo, Beastie there?" I'm like, "No, Beastie gone." But then he don't show up. But then he had some niggas in the background say, "Yo, we going to 607 Unc house." I'm like, "All right, cool." He too old to be. He was a
billionaire. That's how billionaires stay young.
He
hang with young people.
I'm trying to get with billionaire, but I text him today. I said, "Yo, do it for XYZ, a certain amount." What the fuck he think podcasts go for? I told him I'll give him a back end. If you drink more than 3 shots, you don't get paid for the next 10 episodes neither. That's 20 episodes you won't get paid for if you drink more than 3 shots this episode.
Just like a nigga, you don't find any way.
No, how we gonna do a good show if you drunk?
You the one that told me to get the bottle.
Beastie said, listen, if you're watching this, you know Beastie said it because y'all saw it, right? Beastie said that they got into it over Lil Jay. He said you got into it with him because you called his phone like, I know you with Lil J, you with Lil J. That's what he said.
I don't even have Beastie number.
Cause you say you talk, man, cause you hang around Lil J.
Lil J backdoored me with Queen D in 2015 because he went on the interview and downplayed me. That's how I never even thought about doing no YouTube. Lil J listen, from 2015 to 2022, he was locked up. I fell out with Lil J before he went to jail. Tell me the reason that I'm calling Lil J phone to talk to him.
I'm like Beastie Cap, man. I thought he was lying when he
lied about everything. I'm pushing heats. Today was the day I got shot, the first day I got out of prison.
Happy shot of celebration. Yeah, your shot of celebration today.
I'm happy I got shot. Showed me how not to get shot again, but then I got shot again.
And you got then everybody shot you and all that rap.
Get shot, then move.
Yeah, you moved out of Chicago game.
But I shoot, you move. You don't tell me what to do.
Talk about your grandma. How your grandma killed your uncle. Grandma was BD and killed your uncle that was GD.
I'm really BD. I infiltrated the GD. I know who killed King Von. Don't talk about my daddy, bro. For real, I get emotional about my family killed people, man.
If you watch
just like the new off the show on Netflix, Monster, Ed, what's the name? The old serial killer that everybody copied. Now they just not showing this Leatherface, chainsaw. My grandma was fucked up.
So what was your grandma like before she went to prison?
I don't know how she was before she went. I wasn't born when she went to prison. So, she went to prison in '87.
Right. She killed only did like 5 years?
Off the crack and shit back in the day. Man.
When she came home, she ain't...
My grandma was... Rest in peace now.
She was a cold killer.
She on probation for 10 murder. Then she got out and got a robbery or some shit.
The f wrong with your family, gang?
You don't get to talk about what I get to kill.
A lot going on in Chicago, right? Let's talk about it. Because we got to talk about it. Because G Herbo, listen, they told G Herbo, so he got banned from his block, right? He can't come back. Next thing you know...
who killed his... Big Op ain't kill that.
They say he got killed on the same block. Can Herb come on the block or not?
They say his family is on that saying that. They saying one of his homies, somebody backdoored him or something. Big Op ain't throwing his life away for her, man.
But that's enough to kill somebody for.
You know, Big Op look like he's 40. Y'all always think of obligated when y'all bitch ain't did nothing. My hood you can't find one video on my hood making a video about me. He a hoe. Not one video of a nigga that no. Don't you think if shit was real like that, a nigga would have been this whole ass niggas?
Are you delusional? King Yella ain't this. King Yella ain't that. But I know
Did you hear what I just said? You ain't never saw a nigga that I know personally from my block, from my hood. When the nigga saw that I got comfortable and became a father, a man, and changed my life on some player shit, that's when niggas started talking shit. From my whole career up until 2022, you ain't never saw a nigga diss me, make a song about me, mention me. Because once a nigga start seeing that I'm playing and seeing that, okay, I always was serious. I always was mean. I always was on camera. Now they see the real me of me playing and having some type of sense of humor, a life of playing or don't give a fuck. Cause now I'm gonna play the internet for the internet. You better come on, G. You ain't know. I ain't gonna
no,
play
you
with
don't
me,
play-
gang.
no.
You know you just had Beasky here, and you did not allow me to come while that man was here.
Well,
Cause you know it was gonna.
it ain't that. It's that the fact is, last time you came, you told me, you said, oh, we had switches here. But you stood right in that same seat and said he won't make it out of here. You know I remember
if he would have
everything.
played with me, he wouldn't have made it out.
No, you wasn't here. And I'm glad you wasn't here because I don't know what the fuck was gonna happen.
And then I've been here since 2017.
But he said he came down here at the last time and asked you where you was at and you ain't pop out.
Oh my God. He came where and said, where am I?
He said he
at?
came to Vegas and then Yellow didn't pop
on
out.
Skeezy Grade, we have a common friend. We got a homie.
Right.
And I ain't gonna say his name on him, but he came over here with him. Asked folks for his blick. Niggas know they need pipes. You can't fool me with I will beat the dog life out of that.
Because like I told you before that if it's a problem, y'all can go fist to fist, but I don't know you trying to get no blick.
Why
Right,
you
nah.
think they do so much killing? That's why Trump get all that people out.
Why would they need somebody to police them when they already in jail? They're gonna stop something right now, but as soon as they leave, they're gonna be killing again. The only way to stop the killing is to change the vibration, and the government knows that.
Only reason Trump just even brought them out because something just had happened. So he just said fucking and brought them out. It was somebody that said some crazy shit because, you know, he just sent ICE out there.
He sent ICE, but ICE just got ran off the block in Chicago trying to pick up a Mexican. Out in Chicago, they ain't going for it.
All that weed, all them drugs, bricks and shit, he was stashing that shit in Iraq.
Let me just say this. The government knows, listen, y'all don't know the world we live in, but the government understands the world we live in. They know you cannot fix nothing on the outside. So Trump knows that the National Guard is not a fix, right? To stop crime, they have to change the vibration to bring on B back. So don't let them trick y'all to make y'all think that they trying to bring peace or they trying to do something like that. The government never trying to bring peace. All they got to do to bring peace is to change the vibration, and they'll never do that.
What I'm saying is, I'm from Chicago, and not even only that, as a man, for real, I want better from where I'm from. Better, but I'm saying what I feel in my heart deep down.
They part of the problem.
At least the National Guard could listen. I don't care if it stopped for amount of time. It saves somebody's life.
Harry Hoover put together a truce and nobody killed. So if one man can do it, what man? And he did it by the vibration. He ain't do it with no
because
he ain't
niggas
got
respect that. Even when I was growing up without Larry Hoover, somebody from my block, if we whooped the nigga over here and you ain't come back and tell folks and these people come back, they gonna beat your ass. But if you come back and say, folks, well, this just happened, okay, this big homie from Ada, he gonna go on May and they gonna talk and they gonna squash it because guess what? He getting money and he getting money and they gonna fuck you up for fucking up that money.
They both can shoot and kill you.
People that's coming from all over the world. Everybody that's a police officer from Chicago police is from Chicago. Some of them niggas are gang members that just stayed out the way and became police. Their training is way different too. Chicago police is not coming to protect, especially this was Chicago. Mexican neighborhood, white neighborhood, black neighborhood. Gonna send the Mexican and the white officers on the black, and they're gonna send the other ones over there to their shit. He might be whitewashed and he grew up in the burbs and he grew up in a foster home. They don't even have that.
I'm Paisa.
Paisa is just like
What I got on my mama, go to Big Spring, Texas, right? It's a federal penitentiary, and the Paisas run the yard.
It's crazy.
I'm Mexican. You can't tell me what my brothers do.
Mexican, you a
Everybody Mexican. All the world want to need to know. Let me take you back since don't nobody know. And they went to Spain. And then Moroccans conquered Spain. They had sex with the women and killed all the men. That's a lot of people don't know. They black. So how you gonna tell me I'm not Mexican?
Dang.
I'm Mexican. But it seems like there's a lot of problem for G Herbo. If you're watching this, G Herbo, we skipped and we always talk about G Herbo. Right, now you skipped everything else, but I just let you go ahead and skip because you're drunk. We talked about your G Herbo. You went talk about your auntie that killed your grandma that killed your uncle. You talk about your grandma's got in jail for 5 years. You didn't told us your whole life. We know everything about you. Told your whole family, BD.
Yo, the hook.
I ain't under no 5. I'm GDBD Vice Lord and 5. Yeah, I'm GDBD Vice Lord. So I'm with the 5 too. So
and folks in them press Pooh Shiesty on the yard. Pooh Shiesty went to the same prison I went to. He can respond to this shit. Big 30 said something.
He like, I'm good. I don't want no smoke.
It was just a song. It was just some music.
Listen, they on the internet trying to fake like Big 30 gave him $1 million.
All that shit. He's so happy his daddy home.
Man, I know where that $1 million came from.
All them streams. That's from his music.
He got rid of
he
all
ain't
his
get rid of him
or. So look. He got rid of all his artists. The next day he made a post. He said, I got $1 million right here. I'm looking for the next artist I'm going to sign. He didn't sign nobody. That's that same $1 million. He had that for Pooh Shiesty. He got that from Gucci. He got that from his daddy.
And we know what niggas do with money soon they get
Nah,
it. They buy chains. A lot of niggas look good. That money go fast because you try to keep up with what's going on.